All right, let's take a look now at your North Central Washington weather forecast, and I hope your Wednesday was a good one. Another scorcher out there and another record high day, but today it was hazy heat out there. This was a look at Wenatchee this afternoon from our jump-off ridge Sky-Fi tower camera. You can see Wenatchee Heights right there in the middle of the screen, and yeah, Wenatchee and East Wenatchee down there. Our air quality number at last check was only about 50, and that's right on the line between good and moderate. And on the other end of the spectrum, OMAC checking in at 173, which is unhealthy air. So most of that is to our north, but as you can see, we did see some of it. And we saw plenty of heat today as well, and we're not done yet. We still have that extreme heat warning in effect until 11 o'clock tomorrow night. And look at some of these temperatures that we are expecting once again tomorrow. Yeah, a lot of 100 to 105 degree temperatures. Remember, stay in a cool place if you can. Get into air conditioning and stay hydrated. That is so important if you do have to be outside. All right, it got hot today, and as I mentioned, we set another record high. And with the hot temperatures, of course, it's drying things out. And as we get into Thursday afternoon, and especially into Friday, we're going to see breezy to even windy conditions. We will begin a slow cool down beginning on Friday, but boy, that is sure going to elevate the fire concerns all over North Central Washington. We've already got about 4 fires burning up in Okanogan County, and that's where we're getting that smoke, so we sure don't need any more, but just be aware if you're outside, be awfully careful the end of this week. Today, we set a record 104 degrees unofficially today. Our old record 103, and that stood since 1967. Our normal high 87 degrees. So yeah, we blew by that today. We started off very mild, 77 was our overnight low temperature, only 10 degrees below our normal high. 61 is our normal low. Look at that, we got a spider on our screen. 49 our record cold, and that was set in 1995. Sunrise 5:58 this morning and sets at 8:11. Well, that's a big one too. Temperatures tomorrow as we get you into Thursday. As I mentioned, going to be another hot one, possibly another record-setting day, although our record in Wenatchee 103 for tomorrow. We might come up just short, but boy, it's going to be hot. Columbia Basin 103s for Moses Lake, Ephrata, and Quincy. 102 in Wenatchee, Aniat, 103 in Chelan and Omak. You have been scorching hot this week. Your high temperature tomorrow, 105 degrees. All right, let's get you into tonight. Clear skies out there, courtesy of this large area of high pressure. And here's the low that we've been talking about the last couple of days. It's really pumping up that desert heat up our direction. Remember, counterclockwise around an area of low pressure, so that's bringing up the heat. Thursday, high pressure to our west, low pressure to our northeast, and that's going to tighten those pressure gradients, bringing some breezy conditions to us in the afternoon. But boy, is it going to be hot again tomorrow, into the low 100s for most of us. Ending our work week on Friday. This is where we will really see the windy conditions, I believe. Mostly sunny skies, winds at least 10 to 20 miles an hour on Friday, elevating those fire concerns as we talked about, but cooler too. High temperatures near 90 on Friday, and that cool down will continue as we get you into the upcoming weekend. Still awfully clear skies all over the area, but it will be cooler Saturday. How does mid to upper 80s sound? I think it sounds pretty good after the last few days. And then by Sunday, there's that great big area of high pressure still out in the Pacific. But with low pressure all over the west coast, we're going to see partly cloudy skies, and possibly an isolated shower will touch the Wenatchee Valley on Sunday. High temperatures in the upper 80s. And then Monday, it looks like to me we have a good chance for thunderstorm activity. Mostly cloudy, and look at the entire state of Washington almost, and even heavy thunderstorms possible in central Washington. High temperatures on Monday in the mid-80s. Will actually be slightly below normal. And then by Tuesday, things stabilize somewhat. Excuse me, mostly sunny skies. We'll get back to that mild weather with high temperatures at the end of our forecast Tuesday. Nice into the mid and upper 80s. All right, your 7-day forecast now. Get ready for another warm one overnight, 76 degrees, hazy too, and expect that on our Thursday. A little bit breezy in the afternoon tomorrow as well, 102 degrees our high, and then we go down about 12 degrees for a high on Friday, windy conditions, and that cool off will continue as we get into the upcoming weekend. Mostly sunny Saturday at 87, an isolated shower not out of the question for Saturday and 87. And then I think the best chance that we will see the wet stuff will be on Monday. Boy, I'm not hoping that we don't see any lightning with those thunderstorms. We definitely don't need that. 85 our high Monday, and then by Tuesday, mostly sunny and seasonal with a high temperature of 87.